Crypto market shows signs of stability ahead of US CPI. FTX tweaks crypto sale proposal to placate US government. Ripple will do 80% of its hiring this year outside the US. BNB Chain's Layer 2 network of BNB goes live. OneCoin co-founder Carl Greenwood sentenced to 20 years in prison. Hello and welcome to 3.2 TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Virtual digital assets or VD markets were trading mixed after Franklin Templeton became the latest traditional asset management firm to join the Bitcoin spot ETF race, while investors awaited US inflation data that will help gauge Federal Reserve stance in the upcoming meet. Bitcoin rallied near the $26,000 crucial mark. Vishakha Thakur joins us to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 0.4% at 33,750 points. Meanwhile, London-based HSBC, one of the largest banks in the world, is believed to be working with cryptocurrency custody technology firm Fireblocks to provide custodial services. HSBC, which holds about $3 trillion in assets, lets customers of its Hong Kong branch trade in Bitcoin and Ether exchange-traded funds. On the economic front, market participants will keep an eye on various key macroeconomic data, releases consisting of the employment data, producer price index, as well as the most important CPI data set to be released later in the week. However, analysts expect CPI data to come around 3.6% increase compared to previous month's CPI data of 3.2%. The CPI data release will play a crucial role to determine whether the US Federal Reserve opts for further monetary policy tightening or a pause. Moving on, Coinbase, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges, has recently announced its decision to integrate Lightning Network, a Layer 2 payment protocol, to enhance faster and cheaper Bitcoin transactions. In an interesting piece of news, Franklin Templeton filed for spot BTC ETF application with the US Securities Exchange Commission, putting further pressure on markets regulator to mend its stance against the private digital currencies. With Franklin joining the likes of BlackRock, Fidelity, and others, the total asset under management chasing VDA stands at a whopping $17.71 trillion. Another factor aided VDA price recovery was analysts terming fears of the FTX spurred crypto crash as overblown. The broader markets reflected a similar tone: Ripple XRP, Solana Sol, Cardano ZDA, Binance token collecting gains. Going forward, A-Star Network has partnered with Polygon Labs to launch A-Star ZK EVM, a Layer 2 solution created to improve Ethereum scalability utilizing the Polygon CDK. In other news, Zodia Custody, the Standard Chartered subsidiary, plans to provide custodial services and institutional support for the Polkadot ecosystem, offering digital asset storage services for financial institutions. US stock futures were trading lower as investors focused on the release of the Consumer Price Index for more insights on inflation. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell by 30 points or 0.1%. S&P 500 futures dropped by 0.08%, while Nasdaq 100 futures were down 0.11%. Bitcoin was trading at $26,110, down by 0.1%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was down by 0.8%, trading at $1,598. BNB was down by 0.7% to trade at $211. Solana Sol was down 1.8% and was trading at $80.1. Cardano ZDA token was down by 1% to trade at $0.24. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $9.3, lower by 2.5%. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading down by 1% at $0.061. Shiba Inu was trading down by 1%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.48, down by 0.1%. Polkadot was down by 1.2% to trade at $4.1. However, Polygon Matic was trading up by 0.7% to trade at $0.51.
Thank you, Vishakha, for your in-depth analysis of the global cryptocurrency market. And now, back to the headlines. Crypto exchange FTX has amended its proposal to sell off billions in crypto assets as it seeks to assuage concerns raised by the US trustee, the bankruptcy branch of the Department of Justice, in a Tuesday filing. In the proposal, FTX would still not have to issue advance public notice of transactions given their market-moving implications, as the prospect that a crypto player selling off as much as $100 million of assets per week has already chilled crypto prices. The US trustee originally objected to FTX's plan, saying that any intention to sell off Bitcoin or Ether should be flagged as widely as possible to give others an opportunity to object. In its compromise, FTX has agreed to keep the US trustee privately in the loop alongside committee representing the exchange's creditors. FTX will be hoping that is enough to placate opponents, with Judge John Dorsey set to consider the proposal at a hearing later Wednesday in a Delaware courtroom. Earlier this week, FTX revealed it holds $1.16 billion in Solana's SOL and $560 million in Bitcoin. Ripple will do 80% of its hiring this year outside the US in countries where there is more regulatory clarity, CEO Brad Garlinghouse said in an interview with Bloomberg on Wednesday. Ripple and the US Securities Exchange Commission has been battling it out in court. The SEC has been saying that Ripple has violated securities law, though Ripple did garner a partial win on this journey when a US judge ruled in July that the sale of Ripple's XRP token on exchanges and through algorithms did not count as investment contracts. However, the SEC has since tried to appeal this decision. The SEC has not just taken Ripple to court but has also filed lawsuits against large crypto exchanges Coinbase and Binance this year. BNB chain developers today said the OP-BNB network, a layer 2 based on OP stack, is going live after months of testing in which no major bugs were encountered. A layer 2 refers to any off-chain network system or technology built on top of a base or layer 1 blockchain. The OP stack is the set of software that powers Optimism, an Ethereum layer 2 blockchain that can be used by developers to create their own networks. Developers said they tested more than 35 million transactions and deployed some 150 applications on OP-BNB during the testing phase. The blockchain processed a maximum of 4,000 transactions per second. In that period, a significantly bigger number than Ethereum's current 17 TPS. OP-BNB joins the increasingly competitive and crowded ranks of over 50 other blockchains. Carl Greenwood, one of the founders of the OneCoin pyramid scheme, was sentenced to 20 years in prison for his role in the project by a federal court in the Southern District of New York, according to a statement from the attorney's office on Tuesday. U.S. District Judge Edgardo Ramos also ordered Greenwood to forfeit $300 million, the approximate amount he pocketed from the scheme. OneCoin began in Bulgaria in 2014, branding itself as a cryptocurrency and telling investors that the token could be mined and had real value. In reality, it did not exist on the blockchain and was a pyramid scheme in which investors were rewarded for bringing in new participants. OneCoin is estimated to have defrauded more than $4 billion from at least 3.5 million victims. Greenwood was OneCoin's global master distributor and the leader of the MLM network through which the fraudulent cryptocurrency was marketed and sold, the attorney's office said. This earned him 5% of OneCoin's monthly sales anywhere in the world. Co-founders of the scheme, Rucha Ignatova, known as the Crypto Queen, remains at large and was named on the Federal Bureau of Investigation's most wanted list last year. Now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update of buzzing coins of the day.
First on the list, we have ApeCoin. ApeCoin, the Ethereum-based token linked to Yuga Labs' namesake NFT collection, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, slipped on Sunday to a fresh all-time low. Over the past month, the simian-centered cryptocurrency has faced staunch headwinds as well as falling over 42% in the last 30 days. ApeCoin, launched in March 2022, reached a high of $26.70, marking a significant drop in the NFT market compared to its predecessor. The cheapest ape was priced around $429,000, while the BAYC reached its peak in late April 2022. However, the token's downtrend has intensified with a 42% drop over the past month, outpacing a 21% dip in floor price for apes. The NFT collection of 10,000 ape profile pictures has found some breathing room, with the cheapest currently listed for around $42,000 worth of ETH. ApeCoin's initial rise was partly driven by enthusiasm for the other side, a metaverse game by Yuga, which plans to use ApeCoin as its native currency. ApeCoin was trading at $1.13, down 1.62% in the last 24 hours, with a market capitalization of $415 million. Next on the list, we have Solana. The crypto market is preparing for a possible sell-off due to FTX's implosion in 2022 and subsequent bankruptcy proceedings. The Delaware bankruptcy court is expected to rule on the $3.4 billion asset sale, which FTX lawyers are seeking approval for. The largest holdings in question are Sol, BTC, ETH, APT, Doge, TRX, and Matic. However, liquidity is more important than plain dollar value, as FTX Alameda's Bitcoin holdings account for roughly 1% of Bitcoin's weekly traded volume. The active traded volume of a token is crucial rather than the total amount held. Solana has the highest sell pressure ratios of top located assets of FTX and Alameda in USD, but it won't be severely affected. The supply of $720 million sold is locked and will be unlocked at a rate of $9.2 million per month. Doge, TRX, and Matic are less liquid, with $20 to $30 million in FTX accounts accounting for 6 to 12% of weekly trading volumes, and their potential price shock outweighs that of a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a Solana. Solana was trading at $17, down 0.50% in the last 24 hours, with a market capitalization of $7 billion. Next on the list, we have meme coin Milady. Milady, a Ethereum-based NFT project, has been severely impacted by an exploit. The hack, disclosed by co-founder Charlotte Fang, involved a developer diverting around $1 million in generated fees from Remilia Corporation, causing significant financial and social media damage. The incident was reported via X. Milady, a set of 10,000 anime profile pictures NFTs launched in 2021 by Fang, has seen a 15% decrease in price over the past 24 hours. Tesla CEO Elon Musk publicly endorsed Milady NFTs in May 2023, leading to a significant increase in their floor price. However, Remilia Corporation, the decentralized autonomous organization backing the Milady Maker NFT project, has experienced a revenue breach due to an exploit involving Bonkla. Milady meme coin was trading 6% down in the last 24 hours, with a market capitalization of $22.23 million. Next on the list, we have BNB. Binance Charity has pledged to airdrop up to $3 million in BNB to affected users in the Marrakech Safi province of Morocco following the earthquake. The airdrop will be based on proof of address submissions. Users who completed their POA received a 100 billion BNB airdrop directly to their accounts. Binance has extended the grace period for those who completed their POA between 9 September and 30th September 2023. Binance is set to airdrop $10 in BNB to active users in Morocco, benefiting around 70,000 users, even those outside affected areas. The initiative will begin on 12 September 2023. Binance Charity has also established a public donation address, with all donations forwarded to an authorized NGO. Accepted cryptocurrencies include BNB, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT, and BUSD. Binance Chain was trading at $210, up 0.45% in the last 24 hours, with a market capitalization of $32 billion. Last on the list, we have Voyager token. The Associated Press published false news which led to sharp depreciation of VGX. The report shows a Twitter account with a single follower raised red flags. However, many media outlets quickly shared the uncorroborated news, neglecting verification processes. Some have not retracted their stories despite the undeniable refutation of the claims. This has led to a lack of verification processes in media outlets. While the perpetrators behind this misinformation are yet to be identified, it appears the primary objective was to manipulate the VGX price artificially. The scheme momentarily worked, causing the token to spike 8%, peaking at $0.153. Once the news was confirmed as false, the price of PGX sank by 15% to reach at $0.1. The decline illustrates the diminishing interest in the beloved digital asset. However, today VGX is trading 5% down with a market capitalization of $35 million.
Well, that's all in this today's special bulletin. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.